Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'll be working with the books Gnomes in Winter Wonderland and Winter Stories and Backgrounds. And from those two books you see me using these images. And what I'm doing now is I'm placing them with gel medium. Then in the middle I'm using painter's tape, white painter's tape, and I'm using one of Maremi's stencil, and it's called Craked. I'm using it with structure paste from doobadoo, and I'm just placing it here and there. I've already cut out the images that I wanted to use. Here you see me placing them the way I want them. And once I'm satisfied where I want them, I'm also gonna glue them down with the gel medium. Also fast forwarded this part. You see me writing on the back from what book it came. So I can't remember what book, because sometimes I cut out some images and then I don't use them anymore, so I keep them in my stash, and by writing on the back from what book they came, that's how I remember where they came from. So after drying everything, I'm coming back in with my distress oxide, and it's tattered rose I'm using. And because I wanted this to look like a real winter scene, I'm only going to use the oxide ink on a few places. So a little bit under, a little bit up, and a little bit on the right side. And actually I'm just putting it over the structure paste. So where I've used the structure paste, that is where I'm using it. And because I wanted a little bit of color in, that is why I'm using it. It looks a whole lot more intense than it looks in real life, because it's just a very soft pinkish color. You see me just really rubbing it out. It's like a pastel color. And once I'm satisfied where I want everything and I really blended it out, then I'm going to use some snow effect. And this one also have to dry, of course, because it's an oxide ink, so it has to dry well. And the snow effect that I'm using is from Nellie's. Because of the snow effect, there's like glitter inside. It's like a structure paste with glitter. That's how it looks like. So the thing keeps clogging up because of those ones. So every time I have to put something sharp inside to open it up again, because either the glitter or the sand pieces that is inside, at least I think is sand, is clogging up. So once I've put a lot, then I'm rubbing it out with my finger, and that's going to be my first layer of snow. I know you cannot really see it well for now, but once it's dried, it's shiny, and that you will see. And you can use it, of course, in the way I'm using it now, rubbing it out with my finger, so it makes it more flat. And if you want to use it like a 3D effect, then you can use it the way I'm using it, on top of it, and then you just adjust it where you want it to be, because I'm just putting a little bit, then I'm rubbing it out. For now, on the smaller ones, I'm just pushing my finger and flatten it a little bit, but it's still on top, as you can see, and it makes it look a little bit more nice. When it's dried, you will see all the sand that they've used inside. You always also see it. Just want it to be like a winter. The snow effect. It's just, you have to look, tap where it needs to be tapped, rub it where it needs to be rubbed, because it's structure paste, so you can make it as thick as you want and layer it up every time. And once I've done all the toadstools, I'm just checking my image where I still want to use more, and then I go in with my pen again. And once I've done with the toadstools, I'm going to put some more by the girl and on top of the bobs, because there's already a little bit snow drawn, and I'm just enhancing it with the snow effect. And I've turned it around so that it's easy for me to just put it, otherwise I'll just be rubbing it with my hand inside. So this is easier for me to apply. Once I've done those, I'm going back to see what my spread still needs, and I wanted to get rid of the edge from that toadstool, so I'm applying some more snow there. And I tapped it with my finger, so I'm going to clean my hands a little bit because my hands are full with the structure paste from the snow effect. And I'm gonna dry it, because if I don't dry it, I cannot work on it. You will just mess it up with your hand. Everything will be full, and once it's on top of something, it's hard to get the color off, because the white color is like gesso, and I didn't rub the whole of my page in with gel medium, so it's not going to slide off. And once everything is really dried well, then I'm coming back in with my snow effect where I think it still needs it. So one thing that was really bothering me was the middle part from the painter's tape, that you can still see the edges. So what I did, I went back to the book, and I've cut out a bigger flower so that I can put it on the lines that I just showed you there. So I'm trying to see where I want it, if it's going to fit, of course. And once I put it the way I want to put it, I'll put it with gel medium. And I just put it on top of it, so that you don't see the edge from the painter's tape anymore. And you can see I'm doing parts of it, because the stem, I don't want it all the way straight, because if I put it all the way straight, it's going on top of the other flower, and I didn't want that, so I'm adjusting the stem a little bit to the right side, that is not on top of the flower. So I'm putting some gel medium on the underside of the flower now. And I'm taking off a little bit so it's not on top of the other flower, and that's when I'm checking my stem again, and I'm gluing it down to the left side a little bit. And it doesn't matter that is a little bit more to the right, because I'm still going to put some snow effect on top. So now that I've got my flower glued, I'm checking if I close it, there's enough space so it won't tear. And I also, of course, put some gel medium on top. And then I'm using my snow effect again to put some there. And then I smear it out all over the stem. So all of them, they look the same. And then I'm also putting some snow effect on top of the flower on the sides. And I just really love the outcome of what I've done here. I'm still having a lot of white space left, which is actually the most difficult thing to do in a journal page, as everybody knows. And I don't need to shadow anything because it's snow, so the effect is gonna bounce back, the light. And the only thing I really want extra is a nice text. So Martha's book, all of them have some text inside, so I'm just checking for a text. And then I'm taking out the one I like. I cut out 3 of them. It's not like I'm going to use everything, but I like to have some options which one I like best and which one goes best on my page. So I'm cutting out Hello Winter and Snow Drifts and Magical Winter. And the Magical Winter is bigger. And then the edges, I distress them with the tattered rose again. And that is all. So I really want to thank you for being here with me today again. And I do hope you consider to like, subscribe, and share my video. Thank you very much for watching. See you the next time. Bye.